So we continue with the methods of preparation of alcohols, and the second method that is used for the preparation of alcohols is we can prepare them from alkenes. It's one of the most important methods and one of the most commonly asked questions, how to prepare alcohols from alkenes. We can do this by two processes. The first one we do is we prepare alcohols from alkenes is we can do it by hydration of alkenes. अगर हम alkenes की hydration करेंगे, what is hydration basically? It is addition of water. किसी भी चीज़ में जब आप water add करोगे, it's called as hydration. So we can prepare alcohols from alkenes by adding water. However, this addition of water can be direct. You can directly use water, or it can be indirect. It is done in an indirect manner. Right now the procedure we'll do is we'll do an indirect method, hydration of alkenes done indirectly. How? We'll be taking an alkene, we'll do the specific reactions later. To this alkene we'll be adding H2SO4, which is taken in the concentrated form. Concentrated H2SO4. We select a protic acid because an alkene is a hydrocarbon in which there is at least one carbon-carbon double bond. So the protic acid is added, and we have to be careful whether in case of symmetrical alkenes, koi baat nahi. Unsymmetrical alkenes mein we have to be careful that the addition should always be a Markovnikov's addition. It should take place as per the Markovnikov's rule. We'll see what that is if any one of you does not know or remember it. So when you add a protic acid like H2SO4 to an alkene and addition takes place according to Markovnikov's rule, the next thing that is formed is not an alcohol directly. As I said, it's an indirect method. The first product, the intermediate compound we get is an alkyl hydrogen sulfate. I'm just giving you the idea of the general reaction. We'll do specific reactions later. After that, this alkyl hydrogen sulfate is treated with water, but not with simple water. It is treated with boiling water. And when you do that, you treat it with boiling water, we get the final required product, which is an alcohol. An alcohol is formed and this is recovered. Our acid, protic acid, H2SO4 is recovered in this reaction. So this is the reaction, treating an alkene with H2SO4, which is taken in the concentrated form. There's a Markovnikov's addition, because of which we get an alkyl hydrogen sulfate, which later treated with boiling water gives us the required alcohol. Let's see how it happens. Again, we are preparing alcohols from alkenes by hydration, right? I'm really sorry for this background noise. Work from home has these kinds of disadvantages. So we'll first take, in our first example, we'll take a symmetrical alkene. What is a symmetrical alkene? जिसमें environment around the double bond is the same. This carbon atom is linked to two hydrogen atoms. This carbon atom is linked to two hydrogen atoms. It is the simplest symmetrical alkene, which is a molecule of ethene. We treat it with H2SO4. Remember, it is taken in a concentrated form, and for the matter of convenience, I'll just write down this H2SO4 like this. We have just opened it out so that we can understand कि addition किस का हो रहा है. Hydrogen will be added and this part is added separately. Because it's a protic acid, it will give away hydrogen atom. Now this is a symmetrical alkene. कोई डिसाइड करने की ज़रूरत ही नहीं है कि कहाँ पे H जाएगा और कहाँ पे rest of the part of the molecule जाएगा. It can go here, it can go here. What we get here is ethyl hydrogen sulfate. The intermediate compound formed is a ethyl hydrogen sulfate. Hydrogen got linked to this carbon, the rest of it got linked to this carbon. What you do next is that you add water. But what kind of water? You add boiling water. And when you add boiling water, hydrolysis takes place. Because of this hydrolysis, what we get is CH3 CH2OH, the alcohol. From ethene you will get ethanol. Obviously depending on the carbon atoms आप किससे start कर रहे हैं, accordingly आपका alcohol होगा. And the protic acid H2SO4 is regenerated. Very simple. Take an alkene, symmetrical here, treat it with H2SO4, you have an alkyl hydrogen sulfate, and then hydrolysis, by hydrolysis you have an alcohol, right? Now let's do the example of an unsymmetrical alkane, in which we'll see how it takes place according to Markovnikov's addition. The unsymmetrical alkene we are taking here is CH3 CH2 double bond CH2. This is unsymmetrical. This is propene, and the double bond here is between these two carbon atoms, but you can see this carbon is linked to two hydrogen atoms. However, this carbon is linked to one hydrogen and one alkyl group. Therefore, this is an unsymmetrical alkene. The reaction procedure is the same. You add H2SO4, which is a protic acid, or for the matter of convenience again, we'll just open it up like this, right? Now what will happen? This is our proton H. According to Markovnikov's rule, ये कहाँ जाएगा? ये यहाँ जाएगा. What is Markovnikov's addition? When a protic acid is added to an unsymmetrical alkene, the hydrogen atom of that protic acid is linked to the carbon which has the maximum number of hydrogen atoms. Out of the two double bonded carbon atoms, दोनों में से maximum किसके पास है? इसके पास. This is CH2, this is just one H. So that what will be formed is CH3. ये आपको first step में ही करना है, because जैसे intermediate बनेगा उसी हिसाब से फिर alcohol बनेगा. CH3. So this hydrogen atom got attached to this carbon atom. That is why we have CH3. CH is like that, to which is linked the rest of the part of the molecule of H2SO4. What is this compound? It is not just propyl. You know the common nomenclature in common system. This is isopropyl hydrogen sulfate, right? Now the next thing we do is we add water to it, but again not simple water. We are adding boiling water to it, and hydrolysis will take place. We'll get an alcohol. What is that alcohol? CH3 CH, ये CH3 भी अपनी जगह है. CH3 CH, CH3 CH. In place of this we have now OH, and H2SO4 is regenerated. Now what is important here is that this compound is not just propanol, it is prop-N-2-ol. From propene you have gotten propan-2-ol because the addition is the Markovnikov's addition. The product will be formed always according to the Markovnikov's rule. That is why your OH in this case is on carbon number 2. The compound formed is not propan-1-ol, it is propan-2-ol, because this is the unsymmetrical alkene you started with, right? Remember this. In case of preparation of alcohols from alkenes by hydration of alkenes, if you're starting with an unsymmetrical alkene, it's a Markovnikov's addition. Accordingly, you will decide what your product will be, right? We'll continue in the next presentation.